Greetings to everyone that is listening to me today. Today I want to share something with the men. I want us to look at, first of all, Isaiah chapter number 3 and beginning reading from verse number 12. I want you to understand that as a man, you have a role to play in the family. As a man, you have the responsibility to take in the family. Listen to what the Bible says. As for my people, children are their oppressors. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and the women rule over them. All my people, those who lead you cause you to err and destroy the way of your path. Now I want you to see, the Bible says that children have become a terror in the land, in the family, because man has refused to take up the responsibility. I want you to understand, beloved, that when men fail to take responsibility in a home, in a family, and in a community, when men refuse to take responsibility, the next thing you see is that the children and the women take up the role. So, in other words, the children are supposed to be a blessing, but the children have become a terror in the community. The children have become their oppressors in the community. The children have become a terror in the family. The children have become a terror in the family because a man has refused to take responsibility. Men are supposed to accept responsibility and teach the children, teach the women, or to make sure that they train their children well. But men have refused to take the responsibility. In other words, somebody else begins to teach the children, and they begin to implant wrong manners and wrong ideas into the children, because you as a man, you are not taking the responsibility of teaching the children. When man refuse to accept responsibility or to take responsibility, the next thing you see is that the children will take responsibility of a home, the woman will take responsibility of a home. Listen to me, the capacity to see is the responsibility of a man. The capacity to see, the capacity to train the children is the responsibility of a man. The capacity to mentor the children is the responsibility of a man. But if you as a man refuse to train your children, refuse to mentor your children, refuse to teach your children well, somebody else will do it on your behalf. Somebody else will train them, because you as a man, you are not taking the responsibility. So the capacity to see, the capacity to train, the capacity to mentor the children is the responsibility of a man. The capacity to provide for the children is the responsibility of a man. That's why when you as a father refuse, or you fail to help your children, if you as a man you fail to provide for your children, somebody else will do it. The children will begin to find provision from other people. By the end of the day, they spoil them, they spoil their mind, they teach them what is wrong. You as a father, you as a man in a home, you must make sure that you train your children. When the place of a man is not occupied, somebody else is going to occupy it. When the place of a man is not occupied, somebody else is going to do it. The children will occupy that place. The woman will occupy that place. Leadership in a home is not by force. Leadership in a home is not by force. You as a man, you are not supposed to be forced to be a leader. You as a man, you are not supposed to be forced to be a leader. You must be able to lead the children. You must just know that you are responsible to lead the children. You are responsible to father your children. So as a father, you are not supposed to be forced. No one should force you. No one should force you to lead the children. No one must force you to show leadership to your family. You must handle it. You must accept the responsibility. You must take up your place. You must recognize it that you as a father, you as a man, you are to lead your children. You are to show leadership. You are to show that you are responsible to lead your children. Now, what makes a man? What makes a man? Listen to me. It is not trials that makes a man. What makes a man is when occupying the place. What makes a man is his role. What makes a man is the place that he occupies. It is not just a trouser. I mean, if everyone that puts on a trouser, yes, it can be a male, but they can't be a man, because a man must occupy his place. You know, being a male and being a man are totally different. Man must be matured. Man must be responsible. It is not everyone who is a man, because there are people that are males, but they have refused to accept responsibility. They have refused to mentor the children. They have refused to take up the law, to occupy their place. That's why if you don't occupy your place in a home or in a family, they will always look at you like just a mere man. They will look at you as just a mere male. You'll be treated like sisters. You'll be treated like boys. You'll be treated like girls. So you as a man, you must occupy your place. Occupy your place. A man is to be the head of the family. The man, you should be the head of a community. A man should be the head of every family. A man, when a man refuses to take his place, children will always suffer. The family will always suffer. That's why many families that are struggling today, many families that are suffering today, it is because a man has refused to accept responsibility. Listen, you will only be known as a man if you will be able to take your responsibility. You will only be regarded as a man if you are able to occupy your place. Occupy your place. Occupy your place. Listen, in a family, occupy your place as a man before that woman begin to take advantage of you. Occupy your place of leadership. Occupy your place as a mentor. Occupy a place. When a woman sees that a man is not taking his responsibility, when a woman sees in a family that a man refuses to take responsibility, she will always want to do what the man has to do. She will always want to do what a man has to do. She will occupy your place and she will rule you. She will occupy your place and take up certain roles, because you as a man have refused to accept your responsibility and to take up your role. Manhood is not determined by you just, putting on a trouser. Manhood is determined by how your spiritual level is. Manhood is determined by how you think. Manhood is determined by how much of a place you occupy in that house. Manhood is determined by how much input you are putting in a family. That's why if you as a man, you are not speaking, you are not taking up the responsibility, you will find that women take up that law and begin to do that. That's why you find that in certain families, women talk too much. When men are there, men are quiet and women are speaking. Men are quiet, and it was not supposed to be like that. Women are supposed to be quiet when men are talking. But we see today that women are talking, they are more loud than the men. Listen, as a man, accept your role. As a man, occupy your place. As a man, you must make sure that you accept responsibility. If the head doesn't take up responsibility, if the head doesn't take up responsibility in a home, then the whole house will be in a mess. The whole house will be in a mess because the man has refused to take the responsibility. Women are helpers and not the producers. Women are helpers, not the producers. In a home